As the years unfold, you come to realize the immense value of your time and peace. Life, with all its lessons, has shaped you into someone who understands the importance of simplicity, joy, and meaningful relationships. In this season, your energy becomes more precious, and where you choose to direct it matters deeply. While helping others is a beautiful expression of love, wisdom teaches us that not everyone is ready to receive it. Some people, knowingly or not, can take more than they give, leaving you drained. Learning to protect your inner peace doesn't mean closing yourself off. It means honoring the life you've built and preserving it for those who truly cherish it. In this video, I'll share 8 types of people who might disrupt your calm and how to handle these relationships with grace. By recognizing these patterns, you'll find freedom to focus on what enriches your life. If this resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe for more thoughtful content. Share your insights in the comments. Your wisdom might inspire others on this same journey. Let's walk this path together. 1. The drama creator. One of life's greatest gifts as you age is the tranquility that comes from knowing what truly matters. However, there are some people for whom peace is an unfamiliar concept. Drama creators thrive on chaos. Wherever they go, trouble seems to follow, often by their own making. They stir conflict out of the simplest situations, turning even minor misunderstandings into grand spectacles. Their energy is frantic, often pulling you into their whirlwind of emotions. They present their problems as urgent crises, seeking your intervention as if only you can bring clarity to their confusion. But the truth is, drama creators rarely want solutions. What they truly crave is attention, and their issues serve as a means to keep the spotlight on them. For someone who values harmony, engaging with a drama creator can feel exhausting. You might find yourself drawn into their endless cycles of conflict, only to discover that the resolution you provided is short-lived. The moment one issue fades, another emerges, leaving you emotionally drained and questioning why you became involved in the first place. It's important to recognize that your time and energy are finite. You've earned the right to prioritize peace and focus on relationships that nurture your spirit. When dealing with a drama creator, offer brief encouragement, but avoid becoming entangled in their turmoil. Set clear boundaries, and remember that not every storm is yours to calm. Your presence is a gift that deserves to be shared with those who bring joy and serenity to your life. Let the drama creators find their stage elsewhere, while you savor the calm and meaningful moments you've worked so hard to cultivate. 2. The manipulator. Manipulators often disguise themselves as well-meaning individuals, but their true intentions are far more self-serving. They are masters of subtly twisting situations to make you feel obligated, often leaving you questioning your own boundaries. With a soft voice and a clever smile, they may appear harmless, but their ability to exploit your goodwill can quickly become overwhelming. Imagine someone who frames their needs as minor favors, but over time, those favors grow into expectations. Manipulators rarely demand outright. Instead, they make you feel as though denying them would be cold-hearted. They may say things like, "You're the only one I can trust," or remind you of times they helped you, subtly turning your own compassion into their leverage. For those who value harmony and balance in life, manipulators can quietly unravel the peace you've worked so hard to achieve. Their constant pull on your time and emotional energy often leaves you feeling depleted, as if you're carrying the weight of their world. And when you do step up to help, their gratitude is fleeting, often replaced by another pressing request. To break free from a manipulator's grip, it's important to trust your instincts. Ask yourself, does this relationship feel mutual, or is it one-sided? Does helping them lift your spirit, or does it leave you drained? When the answer points to exhaustion, it's time to draw a line. Setting boundaries with manipulators is not an act of cruelty. It's a declaration of self-respect. Your energy and time are sacred, meant to be shared with those who truly value and reciprocate your kindness. Let go of the guilt they try to impose and focus on relationships that uplift and honor you. 3. The perpetual victim. Throughout life, you've likely encountered individuals who seem trapped in an endless cycle of misfortune. The perpetual victim presents every setback as insurmountable, every challenge as unfair, and every solution as impossible. They live under a dark cloud of self-pity, seeking not change but constant validation for their helplessness. At first glance, these individuals might evoke sympathy. Their struggles seem genuine, and your natural inclination is to help. But over time, it becomes clear that they are less interested in overcoming their problems and more invested in maintaining them. To them, sympathy is not a bridge to growth, it's the fuel for their narrative of despair. For someone who values peace and meaningful relationships, supporting a perpetual victim can be emotionally exhausting. They often reject advice, dismiss encouragement, and resist any suggestion of self-improvement. Their calls for help are rarely about solutions. Instead, they pull you into their ongoing drama, leaving you drained and frustrated. While your instinct might be to fix their problems, it's important to recognize that true support requires willingness on their part to take responsibility. Without this, your efforts only reinforce their pattern of dependency, preventing them from learning resilience and self-reliance. To protect your energy, establish clear boundaries with perpetual victims. Offer empathy, but don't shoulder their burdens. Let them know that while you care, they must take steps toward their own growth. Your role is not to be their savior, but to inspire them to find strength within themselves. Life has taught you the value of resilience and self-determination. Share this wisdom sparingly and reserve your energy for those who are ready to embrace it. By doing so, you honor your own well-being and encourage others to step into their power. 4. The energy drainer. As the years pass, you learn to treasure your energy as one of life's most vital resources. It fuels your ability to engage with others, pursue your passions, and savor the simple joys of each day. Yet, not everyone respects this finite reserve. Some individuals, knowingly or not, treat your energy like an endless well, drawing from it without consideration or balance. These people often come in the guise of friendship or dependence. They may appear with constant minor crises, endless stories about their troubles, or a never-ending need for validation. Initially, their behavior might seem harmless, a quick chat, or a small favor. But over time, their repeated reliance on you becomes more than a habit. It becomes an expectation. Unlike uplifting relationships that recharge your spirit, interactions with energy drainers leave you feeling tired and stretched thin. Their focus is often one-sided, centered entirely on their needs while ignoring the impact on you. Even when their intentions aren't harmful, the result is the same. Your vitality is slowly eroded. It's essential to recognize this pattern and address it with kindness but firmness. Instead of always saying yes, consider redirecting them towards self-reliance or other sources of support. Politely limit your availability, making it clear that your time and emotional reserves are not infinite. Your energy deserves to be spent where it brings joy, connection, and fulfillment. By stepping back from those who take without giving, you honor the life you've built and the relationships that truly matter. Protecting your well-being isn't selfish. It's a way to ensure you can fully enjoy the peace and purpose that define this season of your life. 5. The chronic complainer. As life progresses, one of the greatest lessons learned is the power of perspective. Challenges and hardships are inevitable, but how we respond to them shapes our journey. The chronic complainer, however, sees life through a lens of constant dissatisfaction. No matter how many blessings they receive or opportunities they are given, their focus remains fixed on what's wrong. These individuals are quick to highlight every flaw, inconvenience, or missed expectation. They rarely seek solutions or growth. Instead, they dwell in negativity, using complaints as a way to garner attention and sympathy. To them, the world is always falling short, and they are eager to let you know about it. For someone who values calm and positivity, chronic complainers can be especially draining. Their relentless focus on problems has a way of overshadowing even the brightest moments. You may find yourself trying to cheer them up, offer solutions, or shift their outlook, but your efforts often go unappreciated, or worse, dismissed entirely. The truth is, chronic complainers aren't looking for resolutions. They are looking for an audience. Engaging too deeply with their grievances can pull you into a cycle of frustration and emotional fatigue, leaving you feeling burdened by their negativity. The best way to handle chronic complainers is to maintain boundaries. Listen briefly if you feel inclined, but resist the urge to fix their perspective. Your peace of mind is precious, and it's not your responsibility to transform someone else's attitude. By limiting your exposure to their negativity, you create space for uplifting relationships and meaningful experiences. Let them keep their complaints, while you focus on cultivating joy, gratitude, and the harmony that you've worked so hard to achieve. 6. The opportunist. Some people see relationships not as connections to nurture but as stepping stones to their own ambitions. Opportunists are those who approach with promises of shared goals and mutual success, yet their focus is solely on what they can gain. They often seem charismatic and persuasive, skillfully presenting their needs in a way that feels hard to refuse. Their approach is rarely direct. Instead, they create a vision of possibilities, suggesting that your involvement is crucial. They might praise your abilities, rely on your experience, or frame their requests as once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. But when their objectives are met, they often fade away, leaving you feeling used and undervalued. What makes dealing with opportunists so frustrating is the sense of betrayal. You invest time, effort, or resources believing in the promise of collaboration, only to realize it was all one-sided. It's not just the loss of what you gave, it's the erosion of trust that can linger long after they're gone. To identify an opportunist, look for patterns. Do they consistently reach out only when they need something? Are their words filled with promises but lacking in follow-through? Do they disappear once their goals are achieved? Learning to spot these behaviors early can save you from disappointment. Protecting yourself from opportunists doesn't mean cutting off everyone who asks for help. It means being discerning. Share your wisdom and generosity with those who truly value them, and don't be afraid to say no when something feels insincere. In this stage of life, your time and energy should be devoted to relationships built on mutual respect and care. By keeping opportunists at a distance, you preserve space for the meaningful connections that bring real joy and purpose to your days. 7. The entitled individual. As the years pass, you come to appreciate the beauty of gratitude and mutual respect in relationships. Yet, there are those who operate with a sense of entitlement, expecting your help not as a gesture of kindness, but as something they're owed. These individuals rarely acknowledge the effort or sacrifice behind your support. They simply take it for granted. The entitled person often disguises their demands as reasonable requests, making it difficult to spot their lack of appreciation at first. They may claim their needs are urgent or appeal to your sense of responsibility, but their attitude reveals a deeper belief. Your generosity is their right. Even when you extend yourself to help, they rarely express genuine thanks, and instead, their expectations only grow. Engaging with entitled individuals can be emotionally exhausting. No matter how much you give, it never feels like enough. Over time, this dynamic can leave you questioning your value, as your efforts are met with indifference or even criticism. Instead of feeling fulfilled by helping, you may feel invisible, as though your contributions have been taken for granted. To protect yourself, it's important to recognize entitlement for what it is, a reflection of their mindset, not your worth. Learn to set boundaries with these individuals, making it clear that your time and resources are not limitless. True kindness flows from mutual respect, not obligation. Choose to invest your energy in relationships where gratitude is freely given and respect is mutual. By stepping back from those who see your help as a given, you reclaim your peace and ensure your generosity is directed toward those who truly value it. Life is too short to waste on those who fail to appreciate the heart behind your actions. 8. The harmful individual. As you grow older, the importance of safeguarding your well-being becomes clearer than ever. Some people, however, bring more than just difficulties. They bring harm. These individuals are not simply flawed or struggling. They actively disrupt and damage those around them, whether through manipulation, cruelty, or deliberate choices. Their actions, intentional or not, can erode your peace and shake the foundation of trust you've built in your relationships. Harmful individuals often cloak their behavior in subtlety. They might sow discord within your family, exploit your kindness, or undermine your confidence with veiled criticisms or calculated actions. Sometimes, the harm is overt, such as betrayal or public humiliation, but more often, it's insidious, creeping in through small, seemingly inconsequential interactions that leave you questioning yourself. For someone who values serenity and connection, dealing with such people can be deeply painful. You may feel conflicted, especially if the harmful person is someone you've known for years or share a close bond with. The betrayal of trust cuts deeper as you realize the extent of their impact on your emotional and mental health. Recognizing a harmful individual requires courage and honesty. Ask yourself, do their actions leave you feeling anxious, drained, or diminished? Do they create conflict or tension in your life, rather than harmony? If the answer is yes, it's time to prioritize yourself. Setting boundaries doesn't require confrontation. Simply limiting contact or refusing to engage in their toxic dynamics can restore your peace. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you, honoring the love and wisdom you've cultivated over the years. Letting go of harmful individuals isn't selfish. It's an act of self-respect that makes room for genuine relationships to flourish. As you journey through life, you come to understand that your energy, time, and peace are invaluable. They are the result of years of growth, challenges, and lessons that have shaped you into the person you are today. While helping others is a noble and fulfilling part of life, it's equally important to recognize when that generosity is being misused or taken for granted. The relationships you choose to nurture in this stage of life should bring you joy, respect, and balance. By identifying and setting boundaries with those who drain your energy or disrupt your peace, you're not abandoning compassion, you're practicing wisdom. It's not about turning away from people in need, but about directing your kindness toward those who value and reciprocate it. Remember, self-care is not selfish. Protecting your well-being ensures that you can fully enjoy the fruits of your experiences and share your wisdom with those who truly appreciate it. Surround yourself with uplifting connections, meaningful moments, and the quiet serenity you've earned. If this perspective resonates with you, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your reflections in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Together, we can continue to explore the wisdom and beauty of life's journey.